Bom dia, gente. This is Frederick from Portugal. I'm here with my wife, Salome. We are at a very famous place in Portugal, which is widely known, I think, among Portuguese. Quinta das Lágrimas in Coimbra. I think tourists don't really know it. That's also a way here through the video to promote it a little bit. Portugal has a lot of cultural treasures that are really not so known. There's an amazing story here. Um, it's a little bit like Romeo and Juliet, but it's a real story. Really happened with kings, with murder, everything you need for a good film, creamy, good story, not just invented by a writer like Romeo and Juliet. If you know both stories, leave in the comments what you think about them. What do you think it's a more heartful, amazing story, Romeo and Juliet, or the story about Inês and Pedro? So, what was the story about Inês and Pedro? Pedro was the prince, a nice prince, like really in the books, from Alfonso the Fourth in the 14th century. But of course, he forced his son to marry somebody else for power reasons.
So he married Constanza.
But he fell in love with Inês, which was part of the royal group. I don't know.
From Castella, yes. They were all royal somehow, or at least connected to the royalty.
He was in love. He had an affair. Then the king found out. They forced away. They went to exile, but they didn't give up. And we're not talking about times when you could just WhatsApp your affair or send a message. She was sent away, and it was kind of hard to stay connected.
Supposedly, Inês and Pedro communicated through letters, also via some of these Fonte dos Amores. So basically, apparently, says the legend that Pedro wrote letters to Inês because she lived close by, so in Convento de Santa Clara. And he sent her letters because, well, they were not in an official relationship, right? So we sent her letters, like of a wooden boat or something like this, little boat, through the Fonte dos Amores. So basically, this little, water, yeah, how can you call this? String
Want to
or
WhatsApp
font.
or I don't know.
It was an alternative way of communicating.
They still stayed connected. And when his wife, Constanza Manuel, died, Pedro decided to reunite with Inês. And they stayed together for over 10 years, had 4 children. One died. The king didn't really like it.
There were also some political reasons. So the king also wanted to not have Inês around because Inês could be also an influence for Pedro due to some political reasons. So the king decided to kill Inês when Pedro was kind of away
He
for a
was
longer time.
hunting, yeah, hunting for a while. He sent 3 killers.
Well, supposedly they were killed here in this place, right?
It's-
That's why the Fonte das Lágrimas has that name, because it has some marks, and these marks, these red marks, are supposed to be the blood of Inês, which is still there after 650 or 670 years.
We're here really at the place where she was supposedly killed. I will make a close up of the blood. This is the Fonte das Lágrimas, the well of the tears. Supposedly, if you drink the water, you fall into internal love. So try it out. A lot of people leave some coins here to force it to bribe destiny a little bit.
It's a marvelous story. Well,
Exactly. So he killed her. The son was furious. He tried to revolt against his father. I mean, he was the principal, he was the king, so he kind of lost. He gave up. But then, shortly after her death, also the father died and he became king. He hunted down 2 assassins, so they were killed. The other one went to France and was never seen again. They secretly married in the meantime while she was still living.
and because of that, Pedro, that was hurt by the situation, declared her the queen and forced everybody to, especially the court, right back then, so the royalty, to recognize her as the queen, and therefore to even, pay their respects to her. So kissing her hand, her dead hand. So it's kind of a very macabre story, but
Yeah, people don't know it's
well,
really true, but supposedly he took her out of a
a
grave,
grave, yes.
dressed her like a queen, and people had to pass by, pay her respect.
Knowing the Portuguese mentality, I can imagine, I'm Portuguese myself, right, that this could be true. Because sometimes we have such ideas, so I guess this could be true, but we don't know. What we know is that they are both now, well, in graves in Mosteiro de Alcobaça, and their graves are turned to, so one to the
Big
other.
tombs, yeah.
So, which means that they are since now, I think, 7 centuries. Yes, 7 centuries, more or less, 7 centuries there for all eternity, looking at each other.
So, an amazing story. It's a bit more detailed. If you are interested, we can put the link below. If you're a love couple, I think definitely you should check it out. It's a lovely premises here. They also have a beautiful, beautiful hotel. We just spent a night there. If you're visiting Portugal, if you don't just want to be the Algarve banana riding tourist thing there, they're amazing places to check out, and definitely Quinta das Lágrimas in Coimbra is one of the places. Not just couples, but maybe also as a family. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you find an opportunity to visit Quinta das Lágrimas. We're here at the secret chapel. They just gave us the key, so and we'll appreciate a little bit more. Quinta das Lágrimas. Hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please leave us a thumb up, follow us, and don't forget, stop surviving, start living. See you in Portugal.